today, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need.
Showbiz, ka-Chikka TV.
Hello mga ka-Chikka! Usap-usapan nga ngayon sa social media ang talaga namang napakagandang renovation and restoration na ginawa ng MARCOS administration sa Arlegi Guest House na ngayon nga ay tinatawag na Laperal Mansion. Ito nga ay sa pangunguna ng asawa ni BBM na si First Lady LIZA Marcos. Ipinasilip nga sa publiko kung gaano nga ba kaganda ang newly renovated Laperal Mansion kung saan meron nga itong 14 rooms na kumakatawan nga sa mga presidente ng Pilipinas. At sa social media account nga ni Team Yap ay nagkaroon nga siya ng Laperal Mansion Tour. Halika at panoorin natin.
And here at the we're gonna have a tour today. Look at this beautiful guest house for state dignitaries. There you go. Helen. Hi. Wow. Ta-da.
So much for being here this early morning. We're very excited to have the designers that worked on the interiors of the Laperal Mansion. So we have a full day ahead of us. But for this group, what we were...
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Laperal Mansion. Historic buildings where their timeless charm and rich history hold a special place in our hearts. But as this world evolves, how can we ensure that these architectural gems are preserved and continue to thrive? This current administration has done just that. Through the efforts of our dear President and First Lady, we are taking a captivating journey as innovative ways that we use to restore these historic buildings, breathing new life into their storied past. The Laperal Mansion is one of the most exquisite among the old colonial style residences here in the district of San Miguel, Manila. Situated only a few blocks away from Malacañang Palace, this stately building with its neoclassical architecture has played a significant role in our country's history, serving on two occasions as residence of our former presidents Corazon Aquino and Peter Ramos during their respective administrations. Mansion. It is our pleasure to inform you that the mansion was recently restored to serve as residence of visiting heads of states and governments. Overall, there are 14 bedrooms and 2 sunrooms adorned with locally crafted furniture and each one named after a former president. As our First Lady mentioned during its opening a few weeks ago, this mansion was renovated to provide a safe, comfortable, and meaningful place for our visiting heads of state or international guests during their visit to the Philippines. Today, the Laperal Mansion will continue to tell the story of fostering and strengthening friendships amongst nations. So once again, welcome to the Laperal Mansion. It is our pleasure to have you here. We hope you enjoy the tour. Thank you.
Makapagal sulit. Let's go inside.
Gloria Macapagal or Diosdado Macapagal? Father
The
Diosdado.
9th President of the Philippines, we have Diosdado Pangan Macapagal, also known as Poor Boy from Lubao, Pampanga. Even though he came from a very poor family, he finished his law degree in University of Santo Tomas. And hindi niya po nakalimutan ang kanyang roots. That's why when he was the president, he implemented extensive land reform, irrigation system for farmers, and also distribution of electricity to all parts of the country.
By Lizzie Sofel, Mia Borromeo, and Julie. So they're crew.
Junior Rodriguez. Cool.
Go on. So President Ovidio Rivera Quirino was known as the father of Philippine foreign relations. And during his time, he was the personal secretary of President Quezon. Kaya then opened his eyes into politics. That's why in 1925, he became a senator. In 1946, he became the vice president. And during his time as the vice president, he opened several Philippine embassies outside the country. That's why he was called as the father of Philippine foreign relations. So we have a portrait here of Cairo, the centaur, and Arroyo.
Designed by Anton Barreto and Carter. And Tessa Alindogan. Wow, I love the shade of blue.
So President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo graduated from Assumption College.
Nice.
And she transferred to Georgetown University. And she returned to the Philippines. And she finished her bachelor's degree in economics in Assumption College. And she became the professor in the University of the Philippines and also Ateneo de Manila University. And during her term as the president, she abolished the death penalty. She implemented the economic law, or holiday economic law.
Is this one of her?
Yes,
That's her Barosaya.
her barong po na ginamit.
Which of it?
Actually, we're still in research about that. Okay, everyone, this is the Garcia suite. So he was known as the Prince of Visayan Poetry. He was born in Bohol, also a great player of chess. He implemented the Filipino First policy during his time. Pagtangkilik sa produkto ng sariling atin.
Oh, nice. Cute.
And we have also a portrait of President Carlos P. Garcia. So siya rin po ang nag-implement na pagbibigay ng kagawaran sa mga national artists sa ating bansa, which is now ngayon, yun po yung precursor ng national artist. President Estrada. So he was the action star president. He was born in Tondo, Manila. Many Filipinos think na siya po ay pinanganak in San Juan, but he became the mayor. Siya po ay lumaki sa San Juan and naging mayor po siya for about 17 years. Ayan po. And during his time, when he was the president, he implemented the production for the Philippine Carabaos, the irrigation system for Filipino farmers, and also, ayan po, as you can see, we have a portrait here of President Jose Ejercito Estrada. And meron din po tayo dito ng copy ng first detailed Philippine map. Yan po ay gawa ng isang Spanish artist. He's known as the champion of the masses. He was born in Iba, Zambales. He was a mechanic before he became the president. And during his presidency, Philippines was one of the most cleanest and well-governed country of the Asia. And before he became the president also, he was a bus company manager in Chinese truck company.
And this is the Tito Villanueva. Okay.
President of the Philippines, the youngest to become one. At the age of 29, he was already our president. He led the Philippine Revolution. He was the leader of the Bandalo faction, the two groups of Katipunan. And this is the room of President Aguinaldo. So it was designed by Jonathan Matthew as well.
Oh.
The communal areas were done by Jonathan Matthew.
Beautiful. The tiles, the chairs. Wow.
Yes, communal areas were done.
President Corazon Aquino stayed in his mansion during her presidency. And also President Fidel Valdez Ramos.
This is the one that's by the farm. Yeah.
It's going to be serviced by them.
Yes.
So, sayang Conrad's not here.
Wow.
Yeah, they're in the past Conrad to come so we can explain.
Everyone, this is the Melan Room. It features the 4 portraits of navigators. So it was commissioned by Margarita Rojas, and she gave it to her daughter, which siya po ay si Trinidad de Ayala. And she donated it to National Library. And during President Quezon's time, in-acquire niya po ito. At ito po ay naging part na ng Malacañang collection. And here, we have the 4 portraits of the navigators. We have Ferdinand Magellan. We have also Christopher Columbus. We have Hernan Cortez and Juan Sebastian Elcano.
Perfect. Ganda.
The room of General Douglas MacArthur. The MacArthur room. So, we have there's a famous saying that promises are meant to be broken, but one American man fulfilled this promise to the Filipinos, and that is General Douglas MacArthur. He returned to the Philippines together with our President Sergio Osmeña Sr. and in October 20, 1944, they landed on the Philippines in Leyte. That's why we have the landing in Leyte. And one by one, they defeated the Japanese forces and they recaptured the Philippine Islands. They started from Visayas, Mindanao, and Luzon. So everyone, welcome to the MacArthur Room.
And from the Macapagal room, I noticed something familiar. My favorite brand, Atin. These beautiful plates. This is a sabongero. So nice. Congrats.
The suite of President Quezon.
Oh,
So the first president of Commonwealth government, he was instrumental during the passage of Tidings Magdapia, which paved the way to the Philippine independence. He was known as the father of the national language, and he gave the women the right to vote during his time.
wow.
He was the first elected through national election, and as you can see, we have a portrait there. He was the first president that was featured in Time magazine also. And that on the upper, we have the artwork. It was created by Didier here.
So this is Jonathan Matthews.
Was it by coincidence that this is the largest?
So actually, there are two. Originally, there was 2 this size. But we
Okay.
cut the other ones to accommodate more.
Presidents.
No, for more stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
President Marcos Sr. had the longest presidential term. He became the president for almost 21 years. And he finished his law degree in University of the Philippines. And he was born in Sarat, Ilocos Norte. And we have a portrait here that was created by
Oh, so big. And this is the view of the pool.
And more this way. It can be done. Aquino III.
Noy Noy.
Yes,
Pinoy.
Let's Pinoy. Here, he graduated from Ateneo de Manila University. Nakakuha po siya ng economics degree and naging professor niya rin po ang ating former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. And after that, siya po ay nag-serve sa isang private company which is Nike.
He was in Nike?
Yes po, he was.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And he became a senator, and during his presidency, he implemented the K-12 program, the No Wang policy, and this is the room of President Benigno
Aquino
Also,
Senior.
the third po, yes.
Iba ka Tess?
Actually,
Senior.
Benigno Aquino Simeon.
Simeon.
Benigno Aquino. Pero, that's why, yun po, yung design.
Sino yung designer nila?
Kahit kami rin po ay nalilito. Bakit po? Benigno Aquino Simeon.
Sino yung designer?
The designer po is also, he was a top-notcher during his time. And during the Japanese occupation, he helped the resistance movement. And yun po,
President?
President Manuel Acuña Rojas. Pinanganak po, siya po ay tubong Capiz. Which is now called the Rojas City ngayon.
Rojas City na siya.
Rojas City na siya ngayon.
Capiz.
Part na po. Capiz, opo, yes. Pinangalan po sa kanya, which is dati po, is Capiz lang siya. Yes.
This is Cecil Rodela.
Cecil.
Show us the mural, Tanya.
So there we have it. So
Oh, wow.
like mural to depict what it was like once upon a time, so that everybody can feel the Philippines through this room. Different
Wow,
elements.
look at that. So nice. And right outside is the Philippine flag. And this one is so cute, Tropicalia.
Thank you.
We have the suite of President Duterte.
Wow, I'm interested in this.
So the first Mindanaoan president of the Philippines. He was the oldest to become one at the old age of 71 when he became the president. And during his term, he implemented the Build program for building of infrastructure here in the Philippines. Like the first subway in the Philippines, it will be open in 2029. And he implemented also the free tuitions for tertiary education or college education. And also we implemented also the War on Drugs program. And marami pa po tulad
The designer is Chad Forrest, who also designed this Manila Home Park.
Perfect. So what when she drew the lot?
Yes.
It's perfect.
Let's go this way po. So the first female president of the Philippines, and as you can see, she was part of the Woman of the Year in 1987. Also in 2006, na-featured po siya as part of the 60 Years of Asian Heroes. And she studied in College of Mount St. Vincent in New York. And nakapagtapos po siya ng kanyang bachelor's degree in arts. Major in French, minor in mathematics. And she took up law subjects in Far Eastern University. However, hindi niya po ito natapos. And this one is the suite of President Corazon Coaco. So the artist or the designer of this room is Al Valenciano po.
So there's a couple of details I know about this Mural. So if you see, she used to paint watercolor.
Yes.
And this is one of the daisies that she
Correct.
would paint. Also,
Anong masasabi nyo mga ka-Chikka? Just comment down below. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you!